Okay. Is it live? I have no idea. I have no idea if it's live or not. No. Yeah, it is. I guess it is. It should be on our channel. It should be on our YouTube channel. I guess you should be able to access it. Wait, can I put your camera in there? That's what I'm. Can I share you? No, this is. Mm. Oh, here we go. I've got a link. No, what? No, we have a few. We have a few subscribers. Yeah, because I'm not sharing anything. I have no idea how this fucking works. I need to. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. This is the first time. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. I go to the left and it says like YouTube is like you have no access to these features, and I'm like, okay, great. Then what the hell am I supposed to do? No, now I'm hearing myself. Yeah, I'm hearing myself twice from your. Okay, I see. So they can't hear you. Yeah, because I guess it's not sharing the Discord voice. That makes sense. How? Oh, here we go. Share screen. Google Chrome is a lot. Oh my God, no. I might have to redo this. Window entire screen. Oh my God. Okay. Do you see the Excel sheet or Unity? Okay. And Unity. Do you see Unity? Do you still see my face? Well, I guess they can hear you as well, right? Yeah, I have no idea how to share your voice because it's a Discord. Really? Yeah, because I moved the Discord thing. Yeah, I can put you here. There you go. And now we can see both of us. Wait, let me turn off my camera because if I'm already there. I don't think so. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea how to share your voice. We'll figure it out as we go. You're not supposed to be here. You're not even supposed to be here. This is my thing. This is me talking and explaining stuff. For anybody who's curious, this is Doron, my dev partner. I'm Ben, and together we are GoldTusks Studios, a small indie struggling game company. All right, so today it's going to be a short stream. Last time I did, we played some marathon, but today is more about work, and I want to go over Sheva, our game, our little card fighting game. We're preparing for 1.0. We're not there yet. Our main changes are the cards that we want to redo. And today I just want to like do a little devlog on like how we do the cards, how we change it, how we're working on it, and stuff like that. So, all right, let's just go straight into a save little game here. Um, okay. So, if anybody's ever actually seen the game, this is our game. Turn-based card fighting game, roguelike, deck builder, all the little buzzwords and all those little cool things. So we have on the left, we've got like the player's cards, and on the right, we've got the enemy cards. And the cards themselves, they have like a bunch of stuff on them. All right. So there we go. So we've got obviously the name, the chakra that it's related to, the rarity, the conditions for the cards, and then the effects. You have to apply, like, meet the conditions for the effect to actually activate. Now, so this card, Patience, it does 12 damage. If you attack and the card is in position 2, you'll be able to increase your damage by 15. So right now it's in position 3. I can use my little skill to move the card over here. Now it's in position 2. This green indicator says that it's working. And I'm gonna attack. Oh, and he blocked. But the effect went up. Oh, I'm hearing you typing. I wonder if that actually translates as well. I hope not. Okay. Oh, I see. Anyway, so kind of missed it, but that's basically how the cards work. You have to meet the conditions. Oh, and okay, here we go. We have another example of low kick. Again, next move attack. This card is in position 2, so we have to move it here, and this is position 1. So this is going to reduce the damage. This is going to increase the damage if I attack, and both got activated. All right. How do we build these cards? Okay, it's actually super simple. It's not that complicated, and we're going to go and review that right now. So we have our little database, all these beautiful tabs, but this is the main one that we use for the cards. It's pretty straightforward. Bunch of drop downs to change the cards how we want to do all the conditions and all the effects, and then their value here at the end. Now, balancing is always a tricky thing to do and kind of a never ending goal, I guess, or a never ending mission. The way we did it right now is be using this second table to change the values of the card's damage and the value of its effect based on what the effect is, what the rarity of the card is, what the conditions are, its related chakra, and stuff like that. So, for example, if we look at a common rarity card, right? So the base damage is 5, and then the value of each effect is different based on the rarity. So for a common rarity card, if it has decreased damage on it, the damage is going to be increased by 5. If it has the guard effect on it, it's going to be 5 as well. So like a baseline. And then that baseline gets modified based on how difficult it is to activate the card. So, for example, if we have a common rarity card that does increased damage, but its condition is for the card to be in position number 5. So getting the card to be in position number 5 and activating it is hard because you have to draw a bunch of cards, not get them not get them removed by the enemy. And so here, if we get it over there, the value of the multiplier for the increased damage is going to be 1.5. So if we go back to cards, we have High Punch, right? So High Punch is a common card. Its first condition is attack. Its second condition is position number 5, and it does increase damage. So its value is going to be 9 versus Jab, which is the same card. It's attack, position, and increased damage, but the value is going to be 7, and the base damage is different. Not saying I'm looking at right now, this is not balanced. The difference is not that big, but this is pretty much how this works, right? So changing a small value here, obviously, if I change it to 1, it will change the card. All of a sudden, this is 6, right, instead of 9. So super simple, nothing too crazy. It was just easier to build this little system than modifying each card individually. And that's kind of how the system works. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had fun building it. Like I said, not too complex, but it's nice that I can tweak um, things pretty easily. Um, Now, the way this works with the game, obviously, we have a little database. So if I'm going to remove a bunch of these, let's say I remove all of that, go back to the game, go back to Unity, just update the little database, and oh, of course, you need to get stuck a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the one, no problem. Yeah, share the link to whoever. Thank you. All right, so there we go. So I changed some of the cards. Obviously, here we go. Uppercut used to be attack and increase in position. I deleted over here, fetched the database, easily made some changes, and that's how we built the whole system, so we can actually do changes without updating the game with a new client path. So we got everything is server side. We can push that Excel sheet, the entire database, to our little server, and we can update cards in real time. Sometimes it breaks the game. Hopefully, most of the time it won't. But now it's a lot easier to activate. So, why am I pretty much sharing all of this? The goal for season one, for version 1.0, we basically have two major features left that I personally would like to do. That doesn't require a lot of programming, I guess, dev time, the runs dev time, which is also the reason why we built this whole system in the first place, this database, so we can do this, and we can make changes easily to the game without actually having to change any of the code. I could do a bunch of changes to all of these, remove conditions, add conditions, remove the effects, change the effects, create new effects, based on all these keywords, just to make any changes without having the code. Again, for our enemies, for their decks, and all that stuff. So the goal for 1.0 was to do two things. First, redo all the cards. Right now, there is 100 cards in the game, and I want to redo all of them, rebalance their values, rebalance how hard it is to activate. There's no reason for all of them to have two conditions, and all of them have an effect. It needs to be simpler. Like when we go in and use a little debug menu here. So if we go in, one sec, go, and let's give the enemy some cards as well. A little debug code. Obviously, this is not available in the actual game. Okay, so I'm just gonna make him block as well. All right, so this is a lot. Okay, this is a lot of information. All right, 5 cards each. Most of the cards have both a condition and an effect. It's a bit too much. It's a bit overwhelming. So the goal for 1.0 is to redo this entire thing to make it simpler, to make it easier to learn as you go. Sure, if you play the game a bunch and you did a few runs and you kind of know what to expect, then this screen wouldn't be so overwhelming. You'll be able to read the cards as you kind of like glance at them, as you learn the icons, as you learn the effects, and what they do. But right now, this is what's happening in the first few fights, and we think it's a bit too much. So the goal for us was to change that, and redo all of this so it looks a bit simpler, right? You know what? Actually, if we can, I should have selected a bit different cards. But you know what? Let's can do that right now. So let's say I remove a bunch of these. And let's remove these as well. Let's try this again. So again, I'm just gonna fetch the new database. Got the debug menu ready. Let's just create a new game. All right, what cards do we have here that I changed? So we've got 3 to 9 and 36 to 41. Okay, so here we go. So automatically, this looks, well, to me at least, but I intimate knowledge of the game. This looks a bit cleaner, right? All these cards only have one condition. This one only has two. It looks automatically a bit simpler. Obviously, a 5v5 card situation is quite a lot. So we can even remove some of these just to make it a bit more like kind of makes sense. There we go. Yeah, so it's a little bit more manageable, and that's why this is a lot easier. Here we go. So Stone Skin. The only thing you need is for you to have less than 5 cards in your hand. Whatever action you do, you'll get the effect for it. So in this situation, it's a lot easier to activate the cards. Wait 1 second, let me disable the debug, otherwise it won't let me actually play the game. So if there we go, we got silence. All I need to do is charge. All I need to do is charge. It's a lot. Oh, my headset just yelled at me for a second in Japanese. So yeah, it's a lot easier to do. It's a lot easier to kind of activate the cards. And I'm pretty much gonna redo this entire system. This entire system from scratch. I'm gonna redo all the modifiers table, the table, redo all the values, redo most of the cards to give a simpler onboarding situation. And that's pretty much it. That's all I kind of wanted to share today. Just to see the process of how we do the things. I'm working on this stuff. Hopefully, we'll have an update about this progress sometime next week. Doron is doing some prototyping on some new things. Couple of little, yeah, couple of little different concepts that we want to do because once Sheva is done, once we get to 1.0, our plan is to kind of move on to something else. Obviously, we'll be here to fix any bugs or do any updates or stuff like that. But the 1.0 is kind of our little send off for this game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Awesome. I might be streaming a bit later today as well, some video game stuff, either Marathon or Path of Exile. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, just, we'll do this little subscribe bell thing. So, you know how it works. If you want to get updates on that, just do that. All right, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.